Welcome back to Norhold. You know, we played this game a long time ago when it was in demo mode. It's recently released, and I've been playing it off camera, but now we just want to play one round. We're going to have one good round where we're going to go over 20 waves, and then we're going to call it just a one-off video. All right, I'm going to take the extra wood, I think. And cheaper outpost is kind of nice, though. We're so early. I might take more elites. Next 3 outposts cost 50%. Yeah, we'll drop it. It's a little early. But outposts are a new mechanic, so it's an opportunity to deal with that. So we have this little supply depot that sends supplies out to these outposts. I'm going to use the general collector, get wood, stone, and gold. These obviously have a wide range of prices, but they all cost wood. And then based off of the sell, because you have these little trees and gold, you get different amounts of money. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good opportunity to put some serious base collectors down. And then I might consider... I probably should get some more people. Get a windmill so we can crank up some more gold or some more food, and then we'll put down one. Well, maybe we'll put down a lightning tower to go with it. That should be more than enough. I should probably just wait until we have the most expensive outpost to make use of it. I might try to get some high level so we can get some range. We've got this shadow tower, which gives us weakness. I think that's a good thing to include near our goalie here so they can weaken the enemies right before they get that last attempt to eliminate them. Let's hire another worker. And we'll put you on, I think wood makes sense. I'm trying to get one more general collector. I like Magma Field. Arc Tower Fire Rate, I think. And this one will also go, well, this one I think will go range. Let's get our last cheap outpost in place. That's giving us 16 wood, 2 gold, and 8 stone per round. I think we can keep going. Enemies move faster, workers are more effective. The amount of resources increased by 20% when exploring new areas. Yeah, let's do that. We'll make these future outposts just a little better. And I think I'm going to go range because this is doubling back, so we might get a little overlap. See, now here's the problem. I forgot what I was going to do with that. Reduced outpost costs. Let's do that. Oh, yeah. And we also want to get our university going. So we should save our wood. Research waves and trading ship costs. Oof. Since I'm doing research, this makes a lot of sense. Increased tower damage. So there's a whole nother World of Warcraft style tree here to deal with. Normally I go with this side. Work on economy. I think I'll stick with that. We'll make outposts 20% cheaper, and since our outpost is 200 wood, it's saving us 50 wood. I'm going to increase the range on this guy. I want this volcano mortar to be able to shoot in both directions. Increase the area effect of volcano mortars.
Research completed.
And now increase the outpost radius by 1. Yeah, I think we should keep going with outposts since we got those outposts in early. Probably makes sense to increase their effectiveness. And now this is doubling back, so we're definitely going to explore this first. So this is a great location for us because it means that these towers are going to run for a greater percentage of the wave. I just picked the low one just so we get one, but I also don't want to take all our workers out. I should have done that earlier. Let's get this. Make everything more efficient. And then $120. Let's see if we can get to 120. Ooh, we can with some change. I feel like things are getting through a little too much. Which is unfortunate because we're not going to have any resources for any additional towers. The next 2 chests will definitely contain relics. More spell damage when you leave a market. The 3 towers with the most expensive level of costs. Receive a free tower upgrade.
Completed.
Free tower upgrade's not bad. Oh, I guess I already got this one. I might change you over to fire rate. Let's get this one on range. And research complete. Outpost resource production plus 50%. I'm liking that. Let's keep pushing that. Let's build this brewery. Start making beer to further increase our effectiveness here. We haven't even built the quarry yet. I'll evenly split these. I'm kind of short on usage right now. That last round, we had some mobs almost get through, so I want to add some towers to the mix. Looks like we're doing pretty well. Ooh, it's getting a little uncomfortable down there at the end. Increase the area effect of volcano mortar. I like it. One tile will contain a branch when exploring. Do I want a branch? Increase the weakness. I think once this guy, I want him firing as quickly as possible. Probably need our own quarry. Let's reduce the cost of village buildings, and we'll just use this stone here. Put in a nice little tornado guy. Got to take down that boss, though he's getting wrecked pretty effectively. Let's get fire rate on this. I think this is kind of our kill zone right now. Boost critical damage by 75%. Doubles the chance of legendary banners. Banners needed for next fusion -1. I think I'm going to take double the chance of legendary banners. If I knew what that chance was, I'd be more informed about this. Critical damage by 75%. Critical chance of arc tower also increases the critical damage. Now I'm getting into a place where I need to consider forcibly increasing our crit chance on these. One arrow upgrade would be kind of nice. I'm going to put in a guild hall. I've got the ability to produce gold and store in the guild hall. Initially, gold is produced at a rate of 5, which increases 5 per wave. After every withdrawal, production resets to the initial rate. So it's kind of a, if you don't spend it, you always make more type scenario. Also think we'll put in these trading ships and start doing that. It's a pretty good wave. They're getting down here, which is too close as far as I'm concerned, but you know. Shadow Tower, fire rate. Let's keep that up. Level, range. Plus 10% damage. I think I should keep going. I think I'm going to put weakness out here to support these early towers. These arrow towers aren't going to do a ton of damage. Let's see if there's any amazing stone masonry. There's a place for 7 and 8. $16 more stone. Yeah, we'll put that in. I mean, this point, everything comes through here, so it's tempting to put some damage down. I'll leave this. Focus on barrier carriers and bosses with a range improver. Oh, the feast. We probably should have hired a worker by now. Let's go with that. And then add another worker to the quarry. Another great round. We got a reroll. We've got some rerolls here. We should use them. Adds extra jump to the arc tower, minimizing damage decrease after each jump. All arc towers have a chance to cause maximum life. I like this idea.
Research completed.
It's only 2% chance, but those are good. Those lightning towers shoot fast. So this one gives us a 50% bonus to our outposts. So this one's going to give us 8 gold per wave. 80 gold per wave, excuse me. And then it's going to be a while before we have another place for a person. Well, maybe the volcano tower isn't really where it's at this time. Let me take a look at what we've got going on. I'm going to have that one be our crit chance tower. I'm going to put range on these other ones. This one, I definitely want range. This one, I think fire rate is the way to go. Try to put out as many tornadoes as possible. I mean, we've got 3 of these, and we've got that critical thing going on. So we're going to use this to improve the lightning tower. Increase damage of all arc towers by 25%. If this tower gets a kill, there's a 2% chance of getting gold. Towers boosted by the statue represent at least one of the banners in the pool. Oh, I see. So we'll always get a lightning option here. Collect 3 banners from 2 towers to perform a fusion. Each fusion... Alright, so one more lightning and we'll get the lightning volcano fusion. Which is cool. And then I think I want to try to slow them down. We'll put a freeze tower in here. Let me see if I can up the range on this so it gets in here a little bit. And then after that, we'll just go full fire rate. And I think we'll put one more arrow tower in this mix. This is a place just to get more wood. Well, 39 wood is pretty good. We'll do that. And we'll put in another arrow tower. This is kind of like our initial damage area here. Trying to make sure very few get by at full health. I think I want it to slow. Deals 250 damage. Inflicts slow. Deals 150 damage. And inflicts freeze. I like this idea of being able to just straight freeze. 5% outpost cost. Meh. These are all meh. More resources on the map. Let's see if that helps us. Volcano mortar crit chance. I think I like that idea. More elite enemies. Cheaper worker hiring. I think we need to go with cheaper worker hiring. Our cost to hire workers is getting out of control. We can specialize. Oh man, I didn't know there was a building specialization mechanic as well. If we're going to do it anywhere, we should probably specialize our wood production first. 10 wood per worker or 80 wood passive. So for this to be equal to this, we would have to have 8 workers in here. I think I'm going to go with the passive. I like this position because this guy can attack all the lanes. Only a 10% crit chance for 260% increased damage rate. Jeez. I'm going to increase fire rate. This guy's taking free shots, which I like. Obviously, I'm going to explore this area next. We need a lightning banner. Next 5 ways, resources increased by 20% when exploring. In the next 5 ways, production of outposts increased by 50%. However, the health of the next boss is also increased. Oof. That's a lot of upgrade, though. If I put it here, it could almost reach over here. I want a strong... We'll add one more goalie just to be on the safe side. Oh, we've got room for a general collector. Ooh. Some 20s. Those are worth considering. Increase the rate of towers in the radius of each runestone tower. Increase the fire rate of runestone tower. Oh. What we really need, though, is a lightning. I'd like a really good lightning. Let's take a roll. Yeah, 1 jump, more jump damage. I like this idea. So now we've got 3 of each, so we can pick this one. The lightning strike leaves a strong burning field. Each critical hit from the arc tower can trigger a shockwave. Each critical hit from the arc tower creates a shockwave. The lightning strike leaves a strong burning field on impact. I like this one. I feel like this one is more guaranteed. I'm gonna have these guys just shoot as fast as they can. Oh, they're both kind of sort of not always happening. There's only a 2.8% chance that lightning strikes happen anyway. Pretty good. They've got those little Trojan horse guys that have tons of little dudes inside of the bigger guy. Arrow towers fire a burst of 3 arrows, each dealing reduced damage. I like this idea, since we've got so many arrow towers right here. I think I'm going to increase the fire rate of this volcano mortar, and then our tornado tower, we're going to have it get... we'll just have that do more damage. Sometimes it's easier just to ask for what you want. Kind of like this area. I really want to get this knocked out as quickly as possible. Anything that comes out of there. Increase the tower's productivity. We've got some money. $500 to get the next specialized building. Increase the productivity of our workers and try our best to reduce the required wheat to get a new worker. I like this guy's getting these free shots where he otherwise wouldn't be able to do anything. Oh boy. So do I let that one guy go? Probably. And let's see if we can collect some additional good stuff using our outposts. We need more upgrades to our outposts. Take that to see if we can hire another worker. And we'll put that worker on stone, I think. We'll put this druid house in. Passively, it adds 2 life per wave. It's only 50 wood. couple of guys are getting a little too close. The lightning strike leaves a strong burning field. I guess we'll stick with this. %5 on the weakness effect. Next common mission requires 0 workers. Yeah, I'll take both of those. I'll take all of these, whatever.
Research completed.
Ah, research complete. That means we got 80 passive gold per round. Making it cheaper to hire workers is probably a pretty good thing for us at this point. Maximize our trading ships and make it so resources from chest is increased by 20%. We'll also make it so the next mission includes resources. I think I'll take stone. We'll level up the fire rate on this one. And we'll give you a nice little crit chance improvement. Arc tower. Focus you on crit chance. Volcano mortar. Fire rate. And here. Do we have enough for a new worker? We might, but we don't have it. So I'm going to take beer productivity bonus increased. Sure. And then we'll throw a feast. 30% productivity for our workers for 5 waves. So many arrows are coming out now from this little area. Busting the barriers nice and early. Whoa, those guys sped up. Enemies move faster, workers more effective. For your next 5 waves, your tower construction cost will reduce by 25%, but the cost reduction of tower upgrades per wave is no longer applied. I think I like more productivity, even if it makes the enemies faster. All right, so now we definitely have enough. Let's hire or build another house. Hire a worker. And we'll hold off on that till we actually need to expand our housing. further reduce the cost of outposts. Those outposts have been working well for us. I want the crit chance of one of these lightning towers to be ridiculous. Gives surrounding towers plus 10% damage. We could set that up for our opening arrow towers. And then slow everybody down over here. Since everybody has to go through this section, this gives our volcano towers and a couple of our lightning towers a better or an additional opportunity. Oh. I used the spell and he got by. Tornado towers gain stone with each wave with increased critical chance. More jumps, more lightning jumps for sure. Plus 10% damage per hex level. Yeah, let's do that. Where is that tower that I put a bunch of crit chance on? There it is. 80% crit chance with that banner. Should make that a very effective opener. And then let's get some more resources. Put some shadow down over here. And then another volcano tower over here. They want us to put in a Raven tower. I guess we could put that in as a backup to the arrow towers. Which one of these did I put all the crit chance on? 10% crit chance. 20%. 10%. 10%. Wait, what? Oh, I put it on the volcano mortar by accident. Whoops. Well, that guy's hitting hard. So the guys are getting, as long as they don't get too far past our arrow tower area. I'm gonna tell this guy to shoot at banners and bosses first. A rune forge. I don't even know what that is. Reduced rate of fire for... Nah, I don't want that. I think I'll keep going with this burning option. Our people are becoming less good. Our outposts are so good. I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna change this to crit chance. Get 80% on one of those, like I wanted to previously. Let's get some more resources. And see if we can find some places for some volcano action. Hot volcano action. Looking like a pretty good wave. Deals 400 damage to enemies with a huge radius, as a strong icy death effect for 10 seconds in this area. Or freeze enemies for 6 seconds. I like this huge area concept. Increase statue effect by 15%. More beer productivity. %100 crit chance. Now I want to get some range on that. Or fire rate. Or both. Let's put in a 10% more damage on surrounding towers. And then while we're in there, let's get some weakness going. Okay, I'm tempted to keep going with this just because it's giving all these other paths the opportunity to get wiped out before Well, I might let that one guy go. So this really isn't a last-minute spell. All towers do 25% more damage during boss waves. All lighthouse missions now offer relics, but take one wave. That's fine. And then we'll do more damage during boss waves. 20 gold in debt.
Research completed.
I don't know if I need to go into debt. Workers produce +4 resources. +1 rare banner at least. More statue power. I'll just take the straight damage. +60% beer production. Wow. I guess we've built all the houses we can build. I don't necessarily need to keep pushing our wheat production. I guess we need 1 on there just to make sure that it stays balanced. Reduce tower building costs. Tower upgrades become cheaper. I like tower upgrades becoming cheaper. Raven Tower. More fire rate. Only increased it by 10%. Ugh. This one, I think I want range this time, but fire rate thereafter. Tornado Tower. More tornadoes, the better. This one, I think we want fire rate. Shadow Tower, fire rate. This one, I think we'll go straight damage on this guy. This one, fire rate on the arrow tower. And then we'll put in another multi. Oh yeah, that's a good spot for it right there. Okay. Uh-oh. Our last minute defense needs a little bit of help. See, this looks good. More than 70%, but the way we have everything set up, this is, well, we'll try it. More damage for people who basically have full health. 30% chance of encountering elite enemies. I like this idea. I like elite rewards. Increase the range on this one so it hits both lanes. I see this boss coming around the corner. These lightning towers should focus on him. Try to get the boss damage or the boss health down before he starts hitting the main areas. Oh boy. It's gonna make it through. After all that. All in all, that's a pretty good... I don't even know what the Runeforge does, so we've got more buildings to discover. All in all, that's a pretty good run. 1 hour. I showed you a lot of different stuff. We got into outposts. Runeforge is over here. We did research. We did the Oracle stuff. We did trading ships. We did the lighthouse. We did the power statue. There's a lot of depth to the game, and we set up a pretty good overlapping tower defense. Got to wave 24, which I don't think is too bad, though I'm sure the leaderboard would disagree. Yeah, that puts me at rank 18,000. I wish I could see what they did to get 3 million DPS per. 600,000 resources compared to my 14,000 resources. Wave 100. Wow. All right. Well, there's still a lot to go, but we're getting through it. I'm betting they also have everything unlocked. We'll add a new banner to our lighthouse missions. Reroll Oracle, banish an Oracle choice, and then we'll call it there. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.